I was a Jona Yamwakaba, and then the Yansha topic Nasi so ha. I shall see a who be the coffee. Adoma when we producer and a Welbeck coffee and Pedu. A brass when you may say yes, some don't shreba qua a day enemy na Ibisa and Sem. Well, my Ghana, Dumsor, a Jayana. Campaign song cry and I'm a bontain said Dumsor. And 1 year, yes, our dear campaign in Anno Sabre, Mahama Akum Dumsor. Another day, Bisa say, Anyabia, said Dumsor, NPP, Benya campaign message. We and Sembia, Asha, Siena, a unity, Pampaso. Yedi kaina yedi ho enkomo ye benum ye supati fi se wo mo ene so ya sen ma bribia de Pampaso dwumadi bro ye wi a ye de ani akire mu ewo Amen Scientific Herbal Clinic akwaje wo mo nkrato fi se ho ena yare sapapapa wo benya abrede habama etu yare ase ye ho akwaje wo nkrato yi aba ye ba meda bedwafo adi akire na wo ma sha se debate ni mu den party ben ena wo mu dozongo fo ne ade but ye behwe na ye di ni nyina ho nkomo anwure ye ntwa ye ho na ye mrasisia. I was ever more na fe ya mo akwa baby o sa fe ene wakan ho Pampaso dwumadi no a onka chikra fe ena ye be hyase ene nkomo a ye di ye hwe se anye bia no krese Dumsor awu na Dumsor awu a parties ahodo ana waye wadwen se wode be campaign no wo benya campaign message ana NPP amanyoko titru campaign message ben ena wo mo e de be masabre ya Dumsor na eye key wo mo enkrata eso. Make us say Solomon Cancer Communications Officer, Emma NDC Amanyuku no, wono eno Sabre Communications nina wadano ewo NDC Amanyuku no. Sanso na Kamadin Abdullah Nasara Coordinator NPP. Ejafo, mama adwa kwaba. Empombo ko de.
Radi Adom.
Mensha se mfemfre so kama. Anye bia Dumsor na mo campaign message na mo boaboa no e de abana. But before then no MPP mokoye adwumadi bi ewa santima. I think that was the last time I share her. I say Nasara for Zongos near the moko akoye adwumadi bi Kumasi. Kumasi. Ekoye.
We dey mamenchia ETF na mesanchia also. Na menchia Solomon cancer. Your program akoye Kumasi no. Yakupon tuminti ekoye papa. Ekoye to the extent say Nyaminti enye tumi yetimi emma the flag bearer of the new patriotic party Nana Adom Kufado onene deputy and vice Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia edda omo platform omo policy omo wo emma yenzongo fo edi ewo ejumadi na ase hona zongo development fund na me adoma na meaning say Uradi Akasewi say after 7th November inshallah enye yetumi yakopon na aka wa Quran mo already say ono no total mulk mantasha ono na okuta safwa eye ahine safwa no odi pe on pe ni pe mu no odi mani pa odi ba mani bia na gitumu say empire ye bono ene bibia e kono zongo development fund ebeba after 7th November 2026 ekoyie papa Emma asiedu nketia ne nkofo Solomon Kasa mo nyina akeka ho say oh enya mutimi ene ntro ade ya ma wa konya se kokuta Ghana ya ma o mandate se kuta Ghana govern Ghana and give us good governance wanye nipa na wo opposition na wanya dwumpa ama wo se me ba mezi no wo ti ho se wo ntimi nye sana sada ye di Northern Development Authority meba me di Northern Development Authority e baye say nyame ya adom na say ye ba ye continue we are coming up with a policy and kofo we ye kana na fa chire ka ye sada beba after we have done it and sada e da hefa
me da say
omo dia yemra
topic na kasa anya bia
sikadi basa kofo we
mo campaign message na Dumsor ka ho
oh is it and me correct you no we shall say with an intro saying ka Dumsor no na ye de be campaign money and say ya ka say ye de be campaign message na fe de Dumsor and the be dey anya campaign message interesting bebia ni ho a yen ye kwotena ho ka say Dumsor be ye campaign message governance no a procedure and a continuation at the honor. Uhwe emrapona enye mrapon Ghana mrapona constitution no kohe article 34 and 35 kind ne hu say Ghana no ye directive principles of state policy no hu here ema ye papa nti at any given time no governance goes on. Na say akobane say this inept government led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, incompetent government led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, plunged this country into darkness for almost 4 years. I didn't think they can't answer. Now you can't answer ma a bit baby yes ye can't the Dumsor a message. Now you solve Dumsor we until ye koye mediocre. Ye bonyum ye tonyum say Dumsor has ended. Na mo ni message. Mediocre. En kola sem sitinamu or sitinamu na uhwe e na obeto aba. Na ya hwe ya sitinamu na say you say a Dumsor a part of your sitinamu a e wo say ye ka. Ye say one kan wotiri ho a e you den e you bone. Ana yes sir. Enti na say Dumsor no ba man kasa. E ba yen kwa na kan ye. Nipa na ye yi omo djuma ye yi omo free djuma no anka omo. E nipa na omo close omo shops no anka omo. Ababafo na omo ntimi nye djuma no anka omo. Na omo ya amanyu sem. Omo politics. They are not doing politics. We're talking Ghana. Nti afa na obi to ho na say Dumsor kwa any message. We have a lot of messages in place. Now say who hear the State of the Nation address.
Okay, so Dumsor na
it is not just only Dumsor. In fact, and let me tell you, Dumsor is not solved. Obi obeka say o must solve Dumsor be oboa. It's a lie. It's wicked lies and deceit. Let me tell you why it's not solved. Ameri. Muna modeba say through Ameri ebenya some 250 megawatts. Car power ship, and our modeba, we are going to get 220 megawatts thereabout. And then your friend is saying, Asogle, also, we are told about 180 megawatts is coming on board. Then there's some 110 or something. More money, apart from Asogle, that I'll be charitable to them and tell them, say, this is something they have come to meet and it's in the process. Car power ship na esi honum no. Yakoburu ye wenye ede Ghana for munti ni ye. Ya the 10 years a year ato so say ya dia rent say enye djuma 10 years na month bia ya sa tuaka efa fuel ho fuel eba nti it's not a permanent thing for us. Ameri na ye no enye ye dia Dubai for no mo kotam letter of credit e wo Ghana de ma Ameri mu say mo man meye na mo ton power na maye generate power and sell to us for at a particular time, now you come out say, now, of course, it has gotten to a point where government of Ghana can take over from you. Any ASEP, any other energy aspects about us, say, we should review it and look at it critically. So as I speak now, Ameri is not for Ghana, car power ship is not for Ghana, okay? So which one is the permanent solution that you are talking about? Where have you fixed it? Boy damp na esi honum na tama yenya 2007-2008 crisis no. It took a visionary leader to say let's come out with a hydro dam again because it was a planned already project there. But let me look for money you be to me the ISI juma no. And a boy dam if it is in full swing, be the general secretary ya money juma wako chojo blocks no. But full swinger, we are going to get close to 400 megawatts, and that is ours enough for somebody. On one general secretary, he will not disassociate himself. Your general secretary is on one top blocks for him. What just say what? I said he can turn top blocks of Buddha. Or top blocks may cancel so, or maybe a money Juma or top blocks no. It's for ours. But Ameri and car power, I can tell you that with all certainty say any idea. So what is the tentative? That is the management we are talking. You have managed it. You have not fixed it. Until you because you have fixed it, or what? So let's just cross-check what we are talking about and come on. Now, time I hear two in foot through a good Ghana for him. No, I come. Yent now a man ko for we sorry and the NSA or China NSA and Oko Henswa and New Honum and Tronqua and in that.
Martin, maybe so, but with regards to blocks, yet yeah, evidence we are say don't get here blocks.
What he has said on blocks or on?
Nay, and someone now a big can.
Yes, Fredo.
My brother. Stories have come out. Stories have come out all over.
What is
yeah, and the and I make us
This is not a story.
That has happened.
Any evidence?
It can be whatever, but what is elephantic behavior?
Until say be evidence needs me accept no as part of my submission. But solo bremuna fe mintio. Is it true? Dumsor na
and you was Dumsor wo bo sasa. Aja boss jombodu. Neni ni show wa. Nana yan kamasam. Asin wi asin nas. Sanse Dumsor or the Benny campaign. Mampeni Mahama, welcome Dumsor.
Trivia, mediocre.
Okay. And penny for a wash me. We didn't check us in the mom. We didn't check us in the mom, and penny John Dramani Mahama. And this for 1 pipe bounty, Mampeni or Tiasi or 1 wedding. Consider Nagana Yenya in Fe Edionunkum, 59 years old. Sabrina Nagana Babunu a wenya dua wotwe edeko eduasa enum 18 to 35 na mampeni mama oye abakosem nimdini historian no kaka wonde kasa na nado danko akufuado orekan o kasa de late JB dankwa Edward akufuado na ne papa empowering no offer e basan wa kambum na wor kasa kire osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah abra na olisi buidam sorry akosombo oli ye konfo anochi hospital tema habo motorway trust fund educational institution a ukrom brekum secondary school okam brekum teacher training okam sese amino kase setie NPP ni na kasa o kasa no bibi anya reho mampeni mama bobisia yehu hwe ana ahemfo odikan sunyane mahene doma mahene washas de oh mampeni mama abaye kakwan fi Nkrumah abresu wotum no saa sunyane was of sunyane ring road anambwa obi anyai na mampeni mama no abaye ring road anti ono o twene mampeni mama beba na mampeni John Dramani mama onye hwe eka corruption a mampeni mama oye corrupt eka education mampeni mama onye hwe eka bibia beka bia onye hwe na so what's it project bi oye na boye den hwe na waye ena na boye den na onye hwe anakofi meboa
Nitio.
Etim de. MP funa was mampani mama onye hwe no. Awon kura so se o project bi record wo Saudi Arabia. Na Saudi Arabia hon. Project no edihwe project aga no ye na hwe project Saudi Arabia for ya. And so no dem ye 142 million dollars difference anambwa. Bisa brenti otwe. Se ko Saudi Arabia won jilo won krobiado Arabia man won jilo won bebiado wajiwa woska ene wodi won
solo bradum so no so mame
memba dum so no ene wa memba dum so no mame cho why
na emre na nya won kwa omre o se ohunu sa se nya won kwa omre nya won kwa na wo
solo braso
some pocho ni se papa yi ene wa makon ya na menkasa dum so gana ni bia nim nti dum so ne kasa nya den because abraye wo dum so mu yen kasa wo kan na mom kasa bia akaka afa kira odada mbabnu oho na manida na yi okofa accept one of the accept no Mohammed Amin Anta no ye metropolitan chief executive we promoting by deputy minister NPP e sure na the ma Brenton bedi no kwal
onye deputy
jama NPP NDC abana
onye deputy minister dem
sorry na me do ye deputy not the regional minister
onye deputy minister
dem Osei mampeni mama 800 megawatt of power no anya no kwal na mesre no twe Sony Asogi
man ka say enya no correct him.
Sony Asogi
Listen.
Oba mainstream 2010 2010 no nya NPP no power eko kan baka na ho no wash ase but was na wo full time 2001 to 2009 7 January or full time yen wo full time no a power of generating power a policy behind where shasia etume commissioning but mining support facility be no water a mines for you yeah only at the bama but eka bui MPP shasi 207 you win 2013 now Ghana KTTP ana KPTT ana KTPP pon thermal power plant you win 2015 Satima say enti onu na mampani ma mo anfa nka the ordinary first half akansi no afford the can mama bre for the can no oye de papa 1 Tico extension 110 Tico 2 100 megawatts onye 210 Ame 250 edeka wa onye 460 Camp powership 225 edeka wa onye 68 then Asogri 180 megawatts faka on share man pinyon pa 840 megawatts one but the plant bi anwa or produce 100% capacity saying them into man pinyi o twa ni sin there or the 800 megawatts jabaka hon you were thinking about KTTP now where the ban man pinyi didn't want to take credit of that. Even though honorable completino, he will not take credit of that.
And it's also say Dumsor again.
What yachum?
That's interesting.
Wa Dumsor no, and this fool. Adi ye Dumsor ne. Na nda say on the say ye be a net power exporter in West Africa. Mpocho Jai Patapano na
you
of more abambuadi. Jai Patapano ne tiasema oloko Dumsor ni wudie wewu ni ye ne ninda se ne se wodi asofu kogu akosomo obo mpai ma akosomo nsuo bai ma solve energy crisis in 27 no mampeni mama onye akosomo no support ye Dumsor solution akosomo ye added advantage to make us energy sufficient and energy exporter. As we await Jacobson, 320 megawatts. So what must say? GE, 1,000 megawatts. Songo, also Adom, 260 wind power.
And that is it.
No, exporters. What about come here a West African power hub?
Me da se solo.
Yo,
come on.
Kofi. Em say nipa wiase wo honom na say ye de ahene mawa. O say odi ne kure eye ho dwuma. E be boa ye papa. Yen amanyuko a sebi ye betina honom akope babies with sharp teeth. Say ombe didi asofo atem. Ana ombe kasa bia ebegu asofo ho fi sebi okse ye de asofo ekogina akosombo momu bompa ye se nsu nto a eya sempa papa se ya mfa nkwala omugu party mu se munkotna se ewo radio so obi te se Solomon Kansa obi te se Kokonyi Dahu na mungu asofo ho fi na mundidi asofo atem ewo kroma ye nye da na mamemra asem no so obisa ne se Dumsor, it took him a whole lot of time and son on bad Dumsor. Clearly, what 800 megawatts? Okay, said Dumsor you buy. They were all over, or he was part of the communicators. Kacha say, and yet capacity and our installation generation capacity and a problem because Omobaye they were able to give us up to 1,800 or so more installation generation capacity. And then a ban saying na mo ka say 800 na abano e momu na solve a problem. Just say na mu din to Ghana for ana. We told you from onset say your problem na e wo Dumsor no e ye sikasem. Bisa say o mo anko parliament with and the certificate of agency e ko pass law say yen tua some energy tax levy bi and then me no ye bre ukoto unisa unisa na nka wo to abedu 1 week no and na wo to ya na 2 days crip na ekọ Dumsor no wan kasa na obey no ofi o omu ma ama president kwa ka kire say your anfasa tax na ama ye ntua mo a ontimi enso Dumsor na ano imposing hardship on people ill as it were feeling ye wo ene against this government you know tima omuni emma the panty we have to pay high as a result of their own ineptness or catch me say a Mary car power ship ni obubo ene nyina no me pacho Solomon kasa oti radio so catch Ghana for say ampa Ghana for the dia asam is finished now who say this is our property. Me catch up from the beginning say it's not our property. I'm happy that we have light. I'm happy say the so I will tell you media house time I'm top generator fuel for generator and the monto. I'm happy. But it comes with a very higher cost. Which we told you earlier on say Dr. Bawumia Katremo. More prudent expenditure.
So which one are you saying now? Earlier submission or say Dumsor Enwuye, but now you are telling us say I'm
not saying, I'm saying it has eased as a result of the tentative things we have put in place. It has eased. It is not completely solved. That's the point I made. But it has eased as a result of say, yatima ko teki, ako rente, we have to go and borrow over $600 million at the buyer, and every month or so we spend close to $9 million to make sure it's running every month for 10 years. And I say, obi the $600 million that is the kind of wisdom and vision we're talking about. But all this asike echo 10 years, not 10 years so na etamkwa Ghana yekoya and answer ye buy. Where will we be? That's the question we are asking. So we should have a definite one original parliament can say I will manage it, I will fix it. Not the next moment what time you say my rent aba na mo ran me rent you na my power. What fix and I say what manage? That is management. So and throw any nadano, any nukrana yentimin kano, anything na Ghana ye wo baby ejina. That's the point I want him to make. But I'm not saying say we don't have light now. Even with the light, let's ask ourselves, how many of us can pay for light? I have seen barbers, I have seen ice water sellers, any ice cream sellers say omu complaining bitterly. Say me got top power. Now ship. I've seen some report on TV. That is as a result of your killer taxes I'm going to buy. So for me, I think say at the end of the day, the least said about them the better. Because they don't have it. They don't feel for people. They say people matter, but yet they do the contrary. You don't see it. What could you loans? $37 billion. Who can lose us? Oko for mo green book na ene wan fan ba mo bible sa nketen na go buy book na mo ya mo wan fan ba oh na o tam na o he sa nketen na ya mo so mo fan tam of say motum na mo ko be mo fan kono oko here the whole project in there is about $7 billion. Question, big question, where is our $30 billion? Woyomi, Jida, Sada, Suba, that is where the money has gone to. Woyomi quite had the guts to tell us say my just 3 years time na meet music and mo ahwe international commercial court nipa o ka che say on contract mo say o ye fraudulent mo di no kokko say o ye fraud I feel the next moment nipa na ka say me come and pay no meet ska mo ye di sa sika na mo di ma wo yo me 53 million no Ghana cedis no onka o be ma Ghana ni bia 50 Ghana 1 point something million would have gone and leap would have been sold up leap na mo de 34 cedis MOB man na o ti mo ko ye mpreko no nka mo de ma 50 Ghana MOB a and can buy over 1 million people problem would have been solved if they're going by their logic. So for me, I think say Ghana for almost once to as one son, and no more who a more do, then they will be able to make a good, better judgment going forward. But if it is Dumsor that they are thinking, say, you be dwell on Dumsor, they have failed. Because almost everywhere, your school fees are a problem. And nurses are a problem. Your psychiatrist is a problem. Teachers are almost solve a problem. And shops are your close shops. Uko Boso Kind, Uko other places, Guta. Ghana Union of Traders Association, they have closed because of killer taxes. This is the kind of governance we're talking about, prudent management of the economy. And yet, people are struggling, people are suffering. You try to echo Juma to Tema. Esa try to every Tema, ever free, also Temu echo China, na a diabetes, and a man to swan, na 100 Ghana, na 200 Ghana. Honor we was sitting in one casa, a problem. I don't want to report now, say, I like newspaper, or newspaper. I like Bature, set to be or Kasama government. I listen to him on some stations, especially Adom TV and other places. On why your report to be said drivers are work flags are fast, omusu. Drivers say to me two school fees. Flags are ben president, they tell me who president to hope. Let's talk of somebody who is far away from the presidency. So for me, Uber to my betnaha, I can send an akufado or Niasa say, or na a title can man. Or the Yamiase, and I'm assuming the Yamiase say, Nana Adodanko Kufado, Yamano title. Now also nkawunya bia e wo obusuamo yetuma ma title kanya bini. I'm happy he has had a title, respected title. The only as I say kwano ya man a title this year recognize nkawu a wotina hoyi unya this year bi sa wo family mu a, that's not where you would have been seated. So forget about it. In terms of no any sekasa bia ye catch up in for my ha, then young people will sit down here to do that. No master, for me when you do it I will do it to you, trust me.
And will you still use Dumsor as a campaign minister?
Why? I'm saying, until Ghana's energy hub now, to say energy hub, I'm saying that I will never spell doom for Ghana. At the Papa Ghana, Yenka. At the Boniba Ghana, Yenka. The likes of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, when he was contesting as the vice presidential candidate in 2008. Or to say you have built hospitals, you have built roads, you have done this hospital, you have done this. As mediocre we are not those people. We won't do that. We will only question your project. MTN go see school now MTN focus see cost is saying the same school now muko see cost is saying. So when you inflate prices, let's talk about it. But now, say yeah can say yeah inflate prices now say can say yeah juma now we are contradicting ourselves. Me pacho okufi osuma obi say wo na obetima akosa nsuo abra say yenom na nipa no kwa akosa nsuo no akotam kente aye omu say akosa nsuo enso kente na ofa akosa nsuo no oso nsuo na nsuo no nyina aso na abaduru edwuma bon de edwuma be na oye obeka say wo edwuma so wonye edwuma. That is the answer I will give him when it comes to say you've inflated prices and you've not done the right thing.
But I say solo baba nemum shanen so say super tea ekra ya say den ene de Pampaso dwumade e bro bribia bomoden ne pebi nenom onomo ebebo amwanya ahoden na watumi abo adwuma bribia sanso ena super tea ekiri no amen scientific herbal clinic ekra ya say oba na yede mfidie ahwemu ahunu yare bia ewo yehu yade no a na afi yamawo anu aduro a eyen habama na yetu ase kora e de yamawo a oyare no ekwa ensan emabio ntibra amen scientific herbal clinic na yemwa ewo sa kwan no eso Gawan fashions ena bribia wo hyeme atade eni nti wetumi afre Yakubu Gawan na wapa montade bi ede ama sabre omo ye trade fair ewo Tamale eni nti o Tamale krodua no mu wetumi afre no se wo ho na wapa atade bia no a stadium ho a na omo ye trade fair no Fregawan ewo 0276 249 338 0276 249 338 0276 249 338 ofrena obeboa na afi wetumi address o fine pa solo obebembat message bia ba Kofi Adoma ye na solo ka no fa Dumsor ho Dumsor enye over na agrobi na odi omra mekro mra mehwe sisi ya 30 minutes na yenya light solo mesrawa give us a break you and your president nyade a eboa yenkra we free osu champon Edward ho na wode eba ye messages na bi aba making kan kakra na fe solo maba so na yahwe one wufi wo mo adwen efa okay we dia wode eba ye wo say efreme Mami Eunice tell NPP man should stop insults or ye no ewo ho no Jemfi scientist Emmanuel dia wono so de ba ye wo say Brakofi own strategy NDC for AUSU they now that they were in year election year there Oma wa modern aso mu putu niam nyina in place Ghana for yenye nkra ye bi ye nipa moving for NPP and where they by Ken Babs also Kamal is a disappointment to me tonight. Cheap politics will never bring them to power. He should rather speak the truth based on the issue you put before him. I respect Kamal, but where the meno enyadwen killers wokrum Ken Babs there or they buy and I was say Dumsor is still going on. Enya 3 hours Dumsor and then amani mutala tanko dia wode ebae no minti osolo
yakufi ete Kamal dinia enyo obi a ye experience a ibedi nechi na why de obi a wonya brotherly yard bi na obi otwitwa wonam and stay focused and determined now yeah the strength of opposition na medin kan catch it for there the abranta sisia wonya 35 years NPP abrodo not all 12 years 14 15 16 18 but inti sisiala sena na akufado catch Ghana for there oh mampeni mama no wama mbabun wonye adwumanya enwadna oye babuna one check nwe a obejedi
so on my example say ne Dumsor a ode bae no ma adwuma eguye
ona me kan mama siden ode Dumsor ba wa bekra runs na mas president and vice president what solve Dumsor in 1997 no otumu emma yenya excess energy na NPP aban with Akufo-Addo come what bay na one year mfi eson in fact NPP aban were one energy policy in 2006 government of NPP energy policy 2006 when evidence of energy problems unity there was a plant in Takoradi from Takoradi power station a community called New Takoradi between Guel insulation and hardwood in between the north. MPP by work catch and confirm they cannot guarantee for the off-taker. In the confirm relocate called Benin. Nkrumah power badge. Sekai. Kwame Nkrumah power badge. Obai one fine yejuma basin there. Antuma yan papa. Obi biala sa yan hihye papa na ebebre ochena. Ntina Bible so kwadifo. Content chanting. Suana kwan. Ntati afred banko sie na ho kyere ba wa akofo mu ayden. Wa akofa na wadi. Na wo be no ebie energy plans ahine de gu akwem ama yehia akwanhia ye de ayeduma. I started the Elcat energy policy a plant 207 we KTP and others 2007 a thermal plant the shortest period of constructing a thermal plant is between 27 to 36 months in Asia energy start energy programs in 2007 it means that 2009 2010 no come into fruition who 8 years or 4 time yejimono wapam mampeni mama no 4 time Ghana for ya Germany 2 times because mampeni runs nya 2 times mampeni Kufo nya 2 times mampeni Merson Yakupon for sentiment we be in FM mampeni mama started 2012 to 2016 we generate 840 something kilowatt of power megawatt of power into me can't Ghana in your show there MPP abredo between 201 to 208 MPP generated this so much of power until na Akufo-Addo catch Ghana mbabunde mampeni mama no ma adwuma nyiwa na oya kohwe because susu dia ebo susu no ona na obeden obosusu ama wo so aside there ni bankrupt economic decisions are oteki as attorney general quality grains are try case no we or the embargo to company no do wo ho aside there we introduce you a low tariffs in my local industry such as poultry, textile and garment, rice, and then other industrial players will collapse. Second, in 2003-2004, NPP about introducing import tariffs adjustment. One man for a man court. Kofi, na me you water man. Near discuss the master. At that court be a ruling. No, na for no attorney general. Na NPP work a parliament will withdraw them facility no through certificate of agency. Need the minty and to maybe bagana no friend of conform dasi. But man penny mama beno, one madam oquano. And tis a catching a cushion him quania no a train. Na catch him man penny mama no wire or no yet then.
Medase solo medase make kwa jabo for Prince Okofije fise Dumsor nya ye fise for Kenya say the entire community still for Sunday, Monday and even today some parts of Kenya say of yes
Kofi adia me po yasem de NDC NPP yes akan opposition impo wakasa 11 minutes.
Oh, then 11 minutes.
Sabre be try ho na ya jabo for enkratwo ye beba na ya sabe to.
2009.
I was a try home. I quite yabo for enkratwo. Yes, abab. Maybe I do a phone lines now at the Amamo 0302211705 and 706 0302211705 and 706. Over to me, Afred, na few abamuna and come away, you know. Yana, your fan is one movie and so more again at the Mayan. Kwajo Richard say, Solo, you have grown big power. Anyway, Dumsor has reduced.
It's a camera.
It's a camera.
No, I'm not grown big.
Was it Dumsor is not
eating good food too. But today we eat the rice. I'm made in Ghana and Midi.
But my main fashion
made in Ghana and Midi.
I shall be what you can wajo. I shall be what you can wajo, ain't you?
I forget the man when he wants to say, how we are doing.
Yameda Sushia Minia.
Mammy Falconia, so I mean, your program, so I come up. I know BB out of it. I'm a chest for the Moncancer. I like the more German of Anna, college and Indian Naba. Now, me, I could fear the mind. Why am I being with the chief plan for the girls to say, Dumsor? Yana, me three girls to cry about 1 hour credit. Dumsor not come. You kind of beam, including your command, what now we are marketing a ball and they do so you would say, you know, Mecca. Forget my own don't bet on me. They say, Nurse is now mere private nurses or Moti, or when you are demanding on me demonstration, and then being one for what the next Takadi and found for the demonstration. A problem when you will. What can do to Mrs. Anamobay?
Medasi. Mefa, my next caller, that fe, Meti, no. I said, Yamajo.
I mean, I go want to say.
Yameda Sushia Minia Casa.
And another quotation now, and now, Yakubu Moma, it's you mum. Paso Condo, now Sumunia. Mammy can't tear Pitaya Patak or DC or my sister. And I'll bet the DC to come or I don't know nothing. I could see quotation after more kind of Mocondo, now Sumunia. And yes, you grow more. The dear NPP. I'm tired. I'm almost stressing to my mom and say, the Pampaso, a good idea, I tell someone sonning. Then the Kunyano and farmer to Chachamas so be a good idea. Just it's ready a bomb by its Mahama to us.
Medasi. Mohammed Mutal Jima, the hour, the Dumsor is not over, but load shedding is over. Dumsor can never be over since we are using machines. Enti ne de eno no. Memfa menua ento aso. Obo wote en kan mo ajo.
Hello, Kofi.
Obo yete on kapa wo frefre he na kasa.
Kofi, mama mwajo me kasa fra sante mampo Kofi. Na Kofi anyumede in fact NDC ni na mama we ahuyi papa vadi ntila me kasa. Se otina o katira me Dumsor atwa ama NPP for enya message a na me di ho ya o. Won say NDC for hu omo hu nya wanwa. Kire se wo hwe oman mu bra ye bre na enye omo asem. Woman no ba say nyo say bi o ma ba say o man no mo ba be ni you Kofi mi busa say power badge na tin suzu na kwa na say da so ho wo ba be ka kire so Dumsor atwa Dumsor no nya de MPP fo e ba be campaign to ma men kan tell dwene wunu ya ho dwene Ghana ho
Medase mefa Jacob atwaso Jacob ote nkan e majo
ya ajo Kofi
Jacob free na kasa nyame da so hia me
me kasa free asante mampongwa kasi W80.
Okay, Casaminia.
Yes, Minia, Nasara in your Casami, was it? Easy for a deep impending for them. Yantihana, we say about never catch that presidency, we're incompetent. Well, India, some Ghana cry.
Many at incompetent in the atom nana.
One on the say, NDC for a deep for atom.
And I'm besides incompetent in the atom. Medase, Mamma, my next caller, Nafe, Yentino. Name of Katachis Lie, was Kofi. Please remind Solomon Cancer of the NDC 2008 song, John and John. Na Ebeye. So why have they easily forgotten Professor Mills? The NDC saying Mahama started his project from 2012. Yes. The John, was it John resigned? Okay, John's reign ends this year. Okay, no, the change. Kofi Amajo. Kofi Tianka Amajo now free na kasa into. Okay, Kofi kasa.
Maybe media mood in fine fire, but my name to Solomon Cancer say, make the children in a nest. Alawakula mpa eso modino kiminji
wasio otume before at the minds are travel from
one adia gonya alawana nka obetumi ahwa etigana eni for na maji so mudi sikano nyafu enti mane ntu so mon kanza se sikano mudi no omunye bi ne fa mu o man no
medase Isaac Humble Datson was a hello breakovi chewa nwumre hwe mo show no ewo is it Brufut, Ghana town. Oh, okay, or Gambia. Or say Pampaso the best. Nyame Enshamo. Isaac Humble. That's in there. Where they eba and I James Tay Quao. Was say catch solo to put stop putting pepper into our eyes. 8 years. You hear change. So many ena what the way if we eba and Bernard Butcher say tell the incompetent Mahama and his corrupt government that they shouldn't lie because every 2 days they take off our lights. And into Dumsor no edaso. How to me after a reporter kwesi na obisana mate Bernard they are what they eba no. After for no yemfa yen last caller na fi ye wrap up ha na fi yemi. Menu ya udini bia ofrefi na fi yentio. Udini bio. Okay, abeku kasa.
Yeah, usha the NDC ne kana asa omae umiye braga sanga mo kana kurano kwa sa uwa kwa na tinu no kurama onyina on so kana kwa sa so jamo ndi no kwa pa mo fa mo manu okay le akos na nje
medase Medasipi. Yemfa, your final comment, just a minute each. Solo.
Yɛde tifun ahwɛfo a wɔhwɛ na homa wɔfrɛ na afrɛfo no wɔ ma wafa amanyɛsɛm dɛ akomade amanyɛsɛm fa akomanye yɛde yɛadwen na yɛde di akyiri yɛhwɛ de a ɔkɔ na yɛdi akyiri na sɛ ehwɛ na nado danko akufo ado nyɛ so abɔfo abana na waba ɔka MPP amanyoku wɔ ho in fact otumtu anamɔ bi po aman panyin kufo amano kwa na olutu satimase nti sesi amenu kan o se yan hwa akufo ado nhwe yan so no nhwe e bo so akufo ado ahwa Solomon kansa bebe manyin na dui ye hwehwe ma o da ehum mame bro na metedo anamo na metui zama ya me de bodu da mpempensu na akufo ado wa ye MP for 12 years man pani mama na o ye no krom nsu man pani no mama na o ye no krom ka kwan man pani mama ne sanu adwuma wo frɛ no Ghana Telecom na o ye PNT no be chimwe no Ghana Telecom Ghana Post na akufo ado no onye ne party wo botone de support wo
me da say kama ofana comment
you say man penny mama there we to anamo na Ghana Kenya wo fa so fa akufo ado no de for
potoka samona e kan asem bi say little minds discuss persons, great minds discuss ideas and issues. Abato aya kwakwo to November 7th enye personality asem ne yeka ejuma pa adwen pa ono aka se o se enya akoma ene de den amanyosem ye de adwen ene ye ejuma na ye ti hoyi obi ka kire wo se alternative amene ba any right to information bill yem pass it into law na ye nya sa spy na afi de o to fie na so fa call o ye caller no be te baby no tie o bedroom conversation ye nya ye ne fentenche na I want to say baby I want ye be hwe ya setenam what is not going on well in this country
medase kamadin ene Solomon kansa se ne mbabe kan ho ma ede Pampaso dwumadi ede eba me di Kofi Adoma wenwani mi producer ne Wobek Kofi Ampado wo awtena fi ehwe ye nya abotre ema ye beda mu nyina ase ata promzi oye pania o ena oda ak FM no ewo sunwan happy birthday sonko enko emfama beda team ni nyina ase ni ada won so ase se wo hwe mammo enitie enehwe